Hi guys, it is Steffi from the Novelty Corner and I am back with another book video. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I am not only a planner addict, which is the bulk of the videos on this channel, but I am also a primary school teacher and I teach foundation or prep or kindergarten, depending on where you are in the world. That means I teach 5 and 6 year olds and we read picture books all the time. And I thought that it would be really fun and interesting to share with you guys some of my top picture books. A lot of these books I've picked based on their sentimental value to me, but also my connection to my classroom and to the students that I've taught, because a lot of these books were around when I was growing up. And the first one being Possum Magic by Mem Fox. So this week I am going to be sharing with you my top 5 favourite Mem Fox books, which is actually really difficult to decide because I love all of her books. She's just amazing and she's got so many of them. It was really tough to pick a few of these books, but I managed to whittle it down to just 5. And if you'd like to see my next top 5 Mem Fox books, you can leave a comment down below. This is Possum Magic and it is probably one of her most well-known books. It is the story of Hush, the possum whose grandmother Poss turns Hush invisible because she has bush magic, and she turns Hush invisible to keep her safe from all of the dangers. So it's a beautiful story, and one day Hush decides that she really wants to see what she looks like again. And Grandma Poss can't find the magic to turn her visible again. So they go searching all over Australia for things that will help turn her visible, and it turns out that it's people food. So you get a real tour of Australian food and culture and different states through this story, and it is just beautiful. It is one of my favourite ones to read with the kids, and it's one of my favourite ones to reread. I've had a copy of this book since I was a kid, and now I have like 5 or 6 of them in all different formats. Okay, book 2 on my list is The Magic Hat by Mem Fox. This is a big book. I have to fit in the screen. This is just a fun one. I love reading this with my class because, you know, it's just got this beautiful magic story. It's about a hat that comes flying into the town, and if we open it up, I should have shown you some illustrations from Possum Magic, but this hat comes flying into town and it lands on people's head and it turns them into funny animals. It is full of rhyming. It is full of magic, and it's funny. And one of the reasons that I love this book is that it is so easy to talk about with the kids and to do really fun activities afterwards. Our favourite one is making our own magic hats, and we do this every year. So I love the Magic Hat. I can guarantee you I have read it at least twice with every class that I've taught. So my next favourite book is another nostalgic favourite. It is Shoes from Grandpa, and this is the story of Jessie. Jessie, whose grandpa buys her a new pair of shoes, and then every other member in her family buys her something new to go with the new shoes that she got from grandpa. And she ends up with all of these really funny things, from new dresses to new socks, all sorts of things, and all she really wants at the end of the story is a new pair of jeans. And I think everyone can relate to this story because she's so polite and she knows that everyone has been so kind to her, and she says thank you, and she's very appreciative, but all she wants is a pair of jeans, and she's ended up with this massive pile of clothing that she never asked for. So if you haven't read this one, it is a lot of fun. Okay, the 4th book is another class favourite, and I can't make a Mem Fox video without sharing this one because this is a book that I can guarantee I will read multiple times every year because there's just so much as a teacher that you can do with it, but it's also just plain fun. And I'm pretty sure anyone who's got kids here in Australia has read this book at least once. It is Where is the Green Sheep by Mem Fox. It is a book about sheep, but the question is, where is the green sheep throughout the whole book? So you have the thin sheep and the wide sheep, and you have the swing sheep, but where is the green sheep? Where is he? We don't know. We're trying to find him. And all the way through, there are some really fantastic sheep. There's the sun sheep and the rain sheep. Okay, but we just want to know, where is the green sheep? And it is so fun because kids love to read this book with you. It's not complicated. It's not tricky. It's just plain fun. So definitely on my top list. Okay, the last book in this top 5 for Mem Fox is another nostalgic story, but it is also one of the most beautiful picture books that you will ever read. It deals with growing older It deals with people in nursing homes and how we treat them with respect, told from the perspective of a very young boy. So it is the story of Wilfred Gordon MacDonald Partridge, and this is Wilfred here, and this is Miss Nancy Ellison Delacourt Cooper, and they share a bond because they both have 4 names, and they're the best of friends. Wilfred lives next door to the old people's home where Miss Nancy lives, and Miss Nancy is losing her memory, or has lost her memories, and Wilfred tries to seek out ways to help find them for her. And he goes on a journey of collecting all of these things that have special meaning to him. And he brings them to her, and as he brings them to her, she starts to remember things from her childhood. And it is one of the most touching books you can read. And I mean, if I read this on my own, chances are I'm going to cry. When I read it with the kids, it's a little bit different, because we are talking about the way that we respect older generations and how memories are important and how we have those special things inside of us that we hold dear and we don't want to forget. If you read no other book on this top 5, I do recommend you read this one. It is just absolutely stunning. I will forever have a copy of this until I grow old, because I think it is just a beautiful reminder that aging doesn't have to be a scary thing, as long as you've got people around you who love you and who will care for you. So I love that book. So that's it from my top 5 Mem Fox picture books. If you like this series and you would like to see more top 5 picture books, please do let me know down in the comments bar, or give this video a like. So feel free to leave suggestions of the books that you might like to see in a top 5. If you have a favourite author or you have a theme for classroom books, let me know. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.